Hey guys, good morning. Some of you guys asked for a daily life vlog in my last video. So today my husband is off. Our daughter's gonna go spend the day with her grandparents. So I'm just gonna take the day to myself. I'm going to get coffee, do a little shopping, and my husband and I later, we gotta go pick up some stuff from the grocery store, and I'm gonna cook half of the food tonight and half of it tomorrow, which I'll probably put that in here too since it's gonna be a morning tonight. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I gotta put on my compression socks. These are so hard to put on, but I have to put them on because I'm not going to really be having my legs elevated. Anytime I wear my compression socks, I have to find an outfit that kind of goes over it so I can't look cute or anything like that. I'm excited. I haven't had a day like this to myself in a while. I might go see a movie because like I said in my last Q&A, I think it was, I like going to the movies by myself, just watching movies. So I might do that, but I was looking last night and there's not really anything good on, so I might come home and surf through the movies we have here. Maybe we'll watch something together at home. 20 years later and some wrinkles, I finally got them on. But I'm gonna go get my mics hooked up, so just give me a second. Usually I wake up at around 9:30, go get coffee, maybe a little bit of breakfast, and then wake up our daughter. But today my husband is going to be waking her up. She was up all night last night, so she literally just woke up like as soon as I started recording. I'm not sure what time she's gonna be picked up today, but I know it's gonna be in the morning. My cat is bothering me so bad. Her name is Starlight. I went fishing one day whenever I still lived in Texas, and we were hearing something in the distance, and we were like, what is that? We thought it was some kids throwing a party, but as we were about to leave, it was a cat and a kitten. She was only like 4 weeks. Like, if I have a picture, I'll put a picture up. I don't know if I do because it's a new phone now, but she was a very, very small kitten. We think somebody deserted her. She used to have like pink, like where, like right here and on her paws, it used to be like salmon or salmon pink, however you call it. I'm not really sure what kind of cat she is. She looks like a calico. She's not a calico. And the only cat that looks even remotely close to her is like a breed between a calico and a tiger cat. But tiger cats are very rare, so I don't think that's what she is, but she looks like it, and she's got the thing on the ears too, so like a domestic. She wouldn't come to anybody but me, and I always wanted a cat, so she came to me and we named her Starlight because if it wasn't for the stars being so bright that night, we would not have seen her. So we just got in the car. I'm going to be getting dropped off at Barnes & Noble. He's going to have his own time today, and I'm going to have a little bit of mine before we do the rest of the stuff we're going to do. I ended up deciding I'm going to read the 4th book, which I don't know if my Q&A went up before this one, but stay tuned for that. It's probably going to be dropping next week if it hasn't already. Look at his shirt. But he's gonna go thrifting, and then after he's gonna come get me, and we're just gonna go ahead and do our shopping. I have to cook half of the stuff for dinner tomorrow today, and then we're gonna finish that. So we got a few stores to go to. We might go to Nashville later, but we're not really sure. But anyway, enjoy the rest of the video. They don't have any seats inside. They only have the Starbucks, and it was hot over there and too many people, so I couldn't really focus. So I just got done with the first two chapters. They are so long in this book. I'm on page 75. I'm hoping that they're not all that long, but it's okay if they are. I'm just gonna walk around. I need to find some bookmarks. I have some in my Amazon cart, but I'm thinking about seeing what they have here as well as seeing what book lights they have. So whenever I'm laying in the bed, I can hook it up to the book and see better because my eyes have been really bothering me from reading in the dark. The only thing that you will ever catch me ordering at Starbucks is this caramel ribbon crunch with an extra shot of espresso. So I just called hubby. I'm just waiting for him to come and pick me up. And I'm pretty sure he's probably going to be here in a little bit. The thrift store that he wanted to go to today is closed. And we're probably going to go straight to Sam's Club, or maybe we're going to go to Myers first. I'm not sure yet, but obviously you guys are going to be there with us. So we'll be finding out together. I just left Barnes & Noble. We're on the way to Sam's Club right now. I got my Starbucks, which I don't even drink Starbucks. I just didn't have my coffee today, so I wanted it. My mic died, so if you guys have a hard time hearing me, I'm sorry. But after we leave Sam's Club, we're gonna go drop everything off at home, and then we might go to Nashville. I'm not sure yet, but there's this place that we love out there called Peter Thai Sushi in Brentwood. It's right by the TJ Maxx. It's really good. They're open 7 days a week. Not sponsored, but check it out if you're out in the area. It will not let you down, especially if you are somebody who loves authentic, real Asian food. We just got home. We just unloaded everything. Hubby stepped out to go to the restroom really quick. I have my microphone charging. Hopefully it charges enough if I can't charge it in the car somewhere, because I know that having my phone speaker is probably really hard to hear me or really staticky, so I'm sorry for that. But I'm super excited to eat some of this fried rice, so let's go. Just like usual, I got my fried rice, he got his boat noodle, and everything tasted amazing. So we just left Peter Thai Sushi. There's really nothing else to do over here because it's already 7 o'clock and everything's going to close soon because it's Sunday. We're just going to head back home. I'm going to start cooking for dinner tomorrow. He's probably going to play some game, and then we're going to finish our movie. What game you play?
FC 26. FIFA, whatever I want to say.
That's pretty much it. I'm going to take you guys with me while I cook, and I'll probably record a little bit while we're watching the movie, eating our snacks. So, yeah. It was too late to go to Myers earlier if we wanted to go to Nashville, so we just decided to hit it up on the way home. We needed some cilantro and stuff, and their produce is so fresh here. Let me see your fit. Another thing that I really love are these candles. They are a little bit pricey, but every time you light them, it sounds like you're sitting by a crackling fire. It's so nice, soothing, calming, and they smell so good. Definitely check them out at your store if you don't know about them or you never seen them. As soon as we came back, a transformer blew, so we have no electricity in our apartment, unfortunately. Our power did end up coming back on, but it was like 2 hours after we got home, and by then it was just too late to start cooking, so we just decided to finish the movie that we had started earlier that day, which was Ninja Assassin. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, but I grew up on that movie. It is hands down one of my favorite movies. I highly recommend it. It came out in 2009. If you have seen it, let me know what you guys think about it. I'm telling you, it's an amazing movie. I ended up not eating half of these things, but overall, it was great. I loved watching it with him. After this, we ended up watching Rundown as well, but I didn't record that. And then we also watched The Wall with John Cena, which it was okay, but the ending really, really sucked. Like, I feel like I wasted 2 hours of my life for nothing because I hate movies that don't really have ending. So I decided to take you with me to cook the next day. So I'm just prepping everything, getting everything ready. My cilantro, my shallot, my garlic, my potatoes, just cutting it all up, dicing it all up. And yeah, so if you guys want to kind of learn or get insight on how to cook like Indian/Asian food, I guess you could say this is, my husband showed me how to do it. Definitely keep watching. It's worth the watch and it takes a lot of technique. So if you guys want more of an in-depth breakdown or something like that, just comment down below and let me know. That onion scent was killing me. But anyway, we're gonna chop up the potatoes like this. You want them really thinly sliced. And then at the end, you're gonna, put it on the side like that. And you're going to slice it and then cut it into squares. Just so that whenever you pack it into the wrap, it's not too big or anything like that. Like, it's all on what you want. If you just want a straight potato samosa, you can do that. If you want a ground beef samosa and potato samosa, you can do that, but it's all on whatever you like. Some people put pork, but make sure to clean your area. And I did change my gloves, but for this part, because I'm about to handle some ground beef, I'm going to need to wear my gloves because you're really not supposed to touch it whenever you're pregnant. But make sure you wash your potatoes, strain them. I like to add a little bit of oil and a little bit of salt, kind of give it that little bit of flavor. This pack was really, really hard to open, so I had to cut it open, pop that bad boy up in that pan, and start cooking. So I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really been cooking the last couple of months because obviously I'm pregnant and it's not as easy, but I'm gonna try to start cooking at least once a week. So this week I really did kind of decide to do it the easy way. You're only supposed to put in the garlic and the shallot, and then at the end you put in the cilantro, but I just put everything in there at once, let it cook. I was just trying to do it really fast, really quick. I didn't have my compression socks on today, so I was kind of in a lot of pain. This is hubby just trying it, letting me know what he thinks of it. He says it's really good, but I put a little bit too much spice in it this time. So I'm just covering it up so that whenever we go out to buy the stuff, it stays fresh, and leave it at room temperature. if you're planning on cooking it that day, so that you're not having a cold inside and a hot outside whenever you fry them. So we just got done with prepping and everything like that, so we had to run out and grab some samosa wraps, but we had to come to Target really quick. Hubby had to get some shirts and just a few things that we need from the house. I'm way too tired to go in, so he's in there doing that. Then we're gonna head down to the Asian market to grab the wraps. Might get some Dairy Queen or something on the way home. Not too much, just something a little bit light because I'm starving. I got my trusty 7 Brew small hot blondie. I usually get it iced, but I've been getting it hot because it's been a little bit chillier out over here. But other than that, we really don't have anything else going on today. My homegirl's probably gonna come over and pick up some of the food, and I've been so tired. Yesterday took so much out of me, so I'm just gonna lay down in bed, relax. Hubby's probably gonna play his FC26, and other than that, that's it. Look at that sexy little hunk right there. Look at him with his hat and his fashion. I locked him out. Look at that. Can't do it like me. We just got back home. I got my fresh bag and I'm gonna put my eggshells in there. You can use 1 egg or 2 eggs. I like to use 2 eggs just in case I run out of 1 and my hands are all sticky and I don't want to go back in the fridge. You can also use flour and water. But let me take a drink of my banana avocado smoothie hubby made. So just for some insight, whenever you use these, you're going to want to take 2 wraps, not 1. It's going to be too thin. You're going to take 2 wraps. You're going to fold it like a hot dog twice. And then you're going to turn it. You're going to cut the one side just like this all the way through. And then you're going to turn it to the other side. And you're going to cut that side all the way through. Just like that. Nothing like seeing the last cut or the last wrap whenever you're cooking these. These things take forever. Sometimes it takes me like 3 hours to just make it. It's just such a long process, but the end result is always amazing. It's always worth it. Make sure you also whisk your eggs. I like to get mine really whisked because it's better. I was having a lot of issues with these wraps though. For some reason, it didn't want to stick. But just like whenever you grab the single sheet, you're going to want to make sure you have 2 sheets whenever you're also grabbing it to start it. You're going to fold it into a triangle to the one side like I did. You're going to put a little bit of egg on this side, and then you're going to pinch that one corner where my finger is, and then you're going to fold it and pinch it all the way through, or push it down, whatever you want to call it. And then you're just going to put in your filling. Now, I like to really pack mine. Some people, they just like it really thinly packed. I really like to pack mine. A lot of people also like more potatoes than meat. I personally like a lot more meat than potatoes. So it's just, like I said, all on what you prefer. But after you pack it, you're just going to end up folding it down. And then you're going to wrap it around the triangle. And like you see right here, I don't know, just a lot of them were giving me a lot of issues. But finally, halfway done. Let's see how much longer it takes to do the rest. Y'all, it took me like 3.5 hours to cook today. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I was doing so much in between. But it's really messy, like I said. Like, as you see, my fingers are messy. But there wasn't enough to fill in that last one. So I just took the last bite. This is what the samosa is supposed to look like. Very thinly packed. Very beautiful. Like I said, I like mine a little bit more packed up. I like to use vegetable oil when I fry them. And I'm just letting the oil heat up. I'm just washing the dishes. Make sure y'all be cleaning the back of your plates out there too. I did have to clean this bowl a few times. Anytime I cook with eggs, I just really like to over clean just to make sure I get all the egg residue. And y'all, please make sure that you're cleaning your sponge after you use it. Your sponge needs to be clean just like you clean your dishes. You wring it out all the soap, put more soap on there, lather it up, clean it up, put it up, set it to dry. We're moving on to the sauce now. Make sure you're washing your cilantro. I just got all my ingredients on here. I am gonna gatekeep this recipe unless somebody asks for it down in the comments. So if you want it, ask me for it. If not, I'm not gonna put it out there. But anyway. Y'all, please make sure that you are sanitizing your area. I don't need anybody getting sick, especially this time of the year. Now, this part is optional, but I like to fry each side of the samosa before I lay it down, just because I like how it just gives it that little bit more extra of a crispy crunch, I guess you could say. I don't really know how to say it. Or you can just lay them down flat and then just flip them. But to each their own. This is really just, like I said, and I keep saying it, this is just a meal where you cook it how you want to cook it. People asked me to bring them some. That's why I made a couple of sauces, and that's why I fried up so many. I added some chili just in case the sauce wasn't enough spice. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. And as always, thank you for sticking around. I will see y'all in the next video.